Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful day today. So for today's stream, I'm going to be building an outdoor Kidcore library for Stitches, but we do have a bit of an issue. I went to several treasure islands earlier to get some stuff ready for this build today. I got enough because I wanted to include not just like the books. I feel like it wasn't really detailed enough. I wanted to include like a little garden to go by the library. So it's going to be an outdoorsy one. And I also wanted to include a bit of like a tea party area inside of that library area. Maybe in the middle of the garden or next to the garden, but the big main thing is the books. And I just realized I may not have been careful enough in getting everything that I needed. So to wait it out a little bit, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the garden first. Well, actually, I may go ahead and move his house. I used to have, if you look at the top left corner of the map where that like empty area is, there's not really anything up there. I previously had an orange juice stand, then I took that down because I wasn't really happy with it anymore. And I think I may move Stitch's house up there and then put the library / garden and tea party area just right next to his house. His house is currently not too far away. I mean, it does need to be moved definitely, but it's not like super far away. So I'm gonna get that done first and foremost. It would not be a me stream without the chaos. Like genuinely it wouldn't. Because there's always chaos here, always some degree of chaos. By the way, let me say hello to everyone. Let me scroll up and see, okay. I think it's Shiver who is here first. So hello Shiver, hello Simply Sunny, hello Megs, hello Tina, hello Fairy, welcome to the live stream, hello Emily. I don't think I have the but I can send you multiple bookshelves. That would be amazing, like genuinely. I'm pretty sure I need them. I'll double check for you before you do that, just so that we don't waste your time. But thank you. If I end up needing them, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, not me putting on chapstick mid-sentence. It's because I realized I had to go and I used to do like mouthwash just now right before the stream, and I realized whenever I went to like wipe my mouth afterwards, there was water on it that I had wiped off my chapstick. I always feel like I have to use it because then I feel like if I don't, my lips just look really pale. Or maybe that's just me overthinking it. I don't know. I probably am overthinking it. And thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today is kind of a test to see if Streamlabs is in a better mood than the last time that I streamed. Because I set up a new timer for it to every now and then send the link to my new merch store. And last time I just was not wanting to send it for some reason, which was just really, really strange. It's 10,000 bells to move a house, isn't it? I'm gonna go ahead and get that done now. And with the wrong packages? Wait, did it send you somebody else's? Or like, did it send it like somewhere else? By the way, welcome to the stream, Bird. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's gotta be really frustrating. One last thing though, how's the volume for the game? I always get very worried about volume, so just go ahead and let me know if it's maybe too loud or too quiet. Please feel free to speak up. Watch there still be remnants from my orange juice tanks. I remember I was working on taking it down, but I'm kind of thinking, what if I didn't take all of it down? Like, what if there's still pieces of it there? Volume's good? Alright, cool. I know I say it all the time, but of course, if at any point you do feel like there's issues with the volume, please feel free to speak up so I can at least try my best to fix it. I got 3 stars today and I saw you go online. I was like, oh yeah, stream at 7 for me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then I just was so tired. Because the previous night I had streamed for about 4 hours, which is very doable for me, but I don't normally do that super often. So it kind of depleted my energy levels, and then the next morning I unexpectedly had to go into work. So I just did not have the spoons for streaming. Which, by the way, if you've never heard that phrase before, if you don't know what it means, it's basically like another way of saying that you don't have the energy or like the mental or physical capacity for something. Whatever that something is. Oh, and another thing, Sabotage League is tonight, I think. In my time zone, I might be wrong, but I think in my time zone, there's at 7:30 p.m.? I could be wrong though, so don't take my word for that. I believe it's supposed to be round 2, so it's gonna be Kato versus Mads World. Mads World, I believe, is on Twitch, and then Kato's gonna be doing it on YouTube. Because as far as I know, I don't think she's ever streamed on Twitch. You're good, Megs. I'm sick to a strip. It hurts so bad. I am so sorry. I hope that you heal. I hope you feel better soon. I also, along with that, I hope none of you get, of course strep, because strep is horrible, it's painful. But secondly, I hope that none of you get norovirus. I've talked about it a few times before, but if you don't know what it is, it's basically like the fancy scientific healthcare term for a stomach bug, and it's still spiking all across the US, so if you were in the US, please make sure that you wash your hands, because fun fact, hand sanitizer does not kill norovirus whatsoever. Like, it basically does nothing. So you've got to really make sure that you wash your hands. I've had it before, and it's no fun. Like, it's miserable. Do not recommend. It was supposed to send like a marker display, but send some kind of stamp ink display. So it sent you somebody else's package? That's really weird. I wonder if there's maybe somebody that you can contact person and be like, hey, I got your package. See if maybe there's some way that you could get it to them. I mean, I feel like that's more of Amazon's job, but still. Wait, I just realized something. Hold on. I think I just saved the game whenever I had Stitch's house plot in my pockets, and I saved the game thinking I had a time travel for it. And he's probably like, do I just not have a house now? I love that I'm just sheer chaos today, whole time. I had it in 2022 Easter, the stomach bug. Yeah, it's awful. It's truly awful. I think the last time whenever I had it, it was so bad that I think I just like couldn't stream the next day. Because it's one of those things where it's like, once you get it, you just kind of have to, you know, get through it. And then once it's gone, it's gone. It's not going to come back for a little bit. But it was just so miserable. Like, I was stuck in my room. And also the bathroom. Lexi, how are you doing? Hello, Wolfgang. Welcome to the stream. I did the exact same thing one time. Fortunately, the plastic in your inventory if you don't place it. I just, like, it's instinctual whenever I do, like, move stuff or, like, do a certain thing where I just, like, time travel very quickly afterwards. Because you know me, I time travel a lot unless you're talking about that brief period where I did hard modes, so I didn't really time travel as much. It's habitual for me, so I didn't think about it, and I was like, wait a second. I don't think I placed his house. But I know you're streaming, so I was gonna start feeling better tonight. But I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Strep throat is no fun. Same thing with, what did I say? Same thing with the smoke bug. Strep throat is no fun. It looks like I did not, in fact, finish this, but you know what? That's okay. It's not gonna take me that much time to take down. It's literally just fencing and trees, so it's all good. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna take this down and I think just put his house like back here in the corner, and then maybe the library itself can be like next to it over here, and then the garden can be like in front of it. It's like some variation of that. It'll all be close together. The only reason I want to add stuff like the tea party and the garden to the library is I feel like if it was just the library, it wouldn't be as interesting, especially considering I don't know how large that library will end up being. Speaking of something, I once had a ringworm in my stomach and I hated it. Ew, oh my god. I've had ringworm too before. So this is really disgusting. I'm so sorry, you guys. But it wasn't like that. It was like on my side. And I have no idea how it happened either. Do not recommend that. Please be careful. And again, wash your hands very well, especially if you pet a stray animal. I love the things that we talk about on the channel. Just Animal Crossing, life updates, Amazon packages getting delivered to the wrong places, ringworm. Love the conversations we have. It's very riveting. I also did, depending on how long all this ends up taking me, I did finally get Brewster fully loaded into my island, so that is all taken care of. Depending on how long all of this ends up taking me, we could, if you guys want to, maybe hang out with Brewster, get some coffee together, because I know we don't do that too often, especially because I stopped playing Animal Crossing as much a little bit ago. But I also have some house decorating stuff, so maybe we could do that if you guys are interested. And there, what does ringworm do? Best way I can explain it, it's like a little, like, fungal infection that creates a rash on your skin, and it's like a red, like, scaly patch. It's really gross. Do not recommend, and you have to use like special creams to get rid of it. It's not a fun time, and if it's bad enough, you have to take an antibiotic for it. And hello, Ben, welcome to the stream. I saw your message, just wanted to make sure that I answered Shiver's question. Yeah, I feel like you especially can get it from stray animals, so just really wash your hands good if you pet one. I have to get the oranges so I can eat them and then use that to dig up these trees. I did also grab my storage sheds when I don't have to go back and forth as much. Thank goodness I remembered. Because after the chaos already, that would have been especially irritating. I have my storage shed and I have the ladder and vaulting pool, but I didn't grab my shovel. Ringworm sucks. It does. It's gross and it's just uncomfortable. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Not that anybody would deliberately get that. I mean, each to their own, but I don't think anybody would. Oh, and if you didn't see my message on Discord, Luna was being so cute, like, a little bit ago. I was laying down in bed just 'cause, not that I was super tired. Like, I haven't had to do a stream. I'm good. Like, I'm better than last night. But Luna was just being so sweet. I was laying down, and she hops up on the bed, and then, like, curled up next to me, just starts making biscuits on the bed right next to me. It was so cute. And then whenever she was done, she just goes and lays on my chest, and she just wanted some snuggles. She wanted some love, and of course I gave it to her. I also almost put lo-fi music for today, but I decided not to last minute. Just because since I was laying down, I was worried that if I did that, it would make me feel like too sleepy and too relaxed. So I just didn't. I've treated cats before. It's not a fun time. It just, it happens. It's not the worst thing in the world. It just sucks. I feel like more than anything, it's just physically uncomfortable no matter if it's a human or an animal that gets it. If you had to pick a cat villager, who would you like to live on your island? I actually do have a cat villager. I have more than one, actually. Here, I'll show you my villagers. I'm not keeping all of them, but I've got most of the villagers I'm planning on keeping. In terms of cat villagers, I have Bob and Felicity. My cats are being hangry right now. They're screaming at me for canned food, even though they have dry. I feel like, so dry food isn't necessarily bad to feed your cats, especially if you're really on a budget. But isn't it also important that whenever you can, to add moisture to it, even if it's literally just like straight up water? I don't remember who this was, but somebody on TikTok was saying that when it comes to feeding your cats and making sure they have enough hydration, they said that any brand of wet food will always be better than dry food. Would you say that that's true? Just that way they can like up their hydration. So I feel like, I guess that could be mostly true, but I feel like at the same time, there's gotta be some brands of wet food out there, or like some flavors or whatever it is, that are just not very healthy at all. Hello, Owen, welcome to the live stream. I'm digging up the rest of these trees, and we can actually put down his plot. I guess technically I could have kept these ones. I mean, it's not like I got rid of them. They're still in my pockets. I just had to like dig them up so they'd be moved. Very unrelated, but I do have a question for everybody. Is it warm for you guys? Like, has it started to warm up at all? Because it's not like boiling hot yet necessarily. It did kind of peak a little bit earlier and feel rather warm, but it's not like boiling hot yet. Because where I'm from, it gets super, 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 super hot in the summer. So right now, we have the very pretty, warm, breezy spring weather. But I feel like now that it's staying warm, it's not going to last like that for long. Like, it's nice right now while it's warm and breezy, but eventually, pretty quickly, honestly, it's probably going to get to that boiling hot stage, which is not going to be a fun time. I'm not ready for that level of heat to come back. Because I like the warmth, I like the sun being out, I like the breeze. But whenever it gets to like the summer heat that we have, it's uncomfortable. Because premium food is always better. It's the difference between eating steak every night and eating fast food. I see what you mean. Because I feel like it's definitely best when possible to have, even if it's maybe not like the best brand, to have more moisture in it with the wet food. But there are definitely much better brands of wet food out there. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can angle this where it's not hanging off the edge right here, but it fits in about like right here. So I'm being really picky about where I place it. I zip on loafers so bad. I feel like it's like the same thing as house shoes. Like soft, like slipper type house shoes. Hello, Mass. Welcome to the stream at 55 today. Foot of snow. I'm not gonna say we don't ever get snow, because we do sometimes. It's just, it's very rare for us. By the way, welcome to the stream. I remember I said that already, but in case I didn't, welcome in. In ACNH, it's comfortable. I wish it's like that for me, because California has literally been cold for weeks. It's getting so cold that the more mountainous parts are actually experiencing snow. There's literally a freeze warning on the weather. I feel like that's really weird. Like, I feel like you and I have very similar weather types, like in the spring and summertime typically. Not the exact same, but fairly similar. It's really odd to me to think that you guys are having like full-on snow. Some cats don't care for wet food. Also true, whenever I first started feeding Luna, like whenever I first got her, she for some reason did not like the wet food, so of course I couldn't just not feed her. So I gave her dry food, and then eventually we started giving her wet food, and she just was all about it from that point on it, and now she refuses to eat any kind of dry food, no matter the flavor or the brand. I mean, I'm sure if she was that starving, then she would. She wouldn't let herself just not eat. But she will happily take any kind of wet food over dry food. You're a star, Lexi. Thank you. Oh, and I appreciate that. It was warm today, but it's going to be rainy tomorrow. I wish it was rainy. I want some rain. We haven't had rain in a little while. Have you ever been to Africa? It's so hot there. I have not, but welcome to the stream, Jeanette. And hello, Shalgado. Welcome in. Hello, Sophia. Welcome in all the friends. Welcome in all the friends. Hope you're all doing good. I hate homework. Oh yeah, if you need to lurk because you're doing homework, I completely get it. It is so much more important. It's all good. But now that his house is in the right spot and we moved all of those trees, I'm going to save in time travel so it's fully loaded in. Just because I feel like if you're going to move a house or a building or whatever, it's easier to get an idea of what the build is going to look like with the final result if you have the building like fully loaded in / moved. The only difference is California is more dry in Texas, but exactly. Like, we have very humid weather here a lot of the time. I mean, sometimes in winter it will be more of like a dry cold, but it's typically like a wet, humid cold, and it's gross. The outfit your character is wearing is super cute. Oh, like the little hair pieces. I have a really hard time pronouncing it, but it's one of the Sanrio characters. It's like the frog one. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Sophia. I haven't as a teenager. I've only been to like a handful of places. Like I've been to the Florida Keys. I've been to California, but that was when I was really little, so I have no recollection of it. I just know that it happened. I've been to Colorado. I've been to the Bahamas. And that's about it. I would love to go more places eventually, but unfortunately the world is very expensive. By the way, the grass is not like as super bright green as it was in my recent stream, and it's because since I have a southern hemisphere island, the grass is a little bit different. So like it's still green, it's not like the super bright like medium green. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Simply Sunny. I just realized I do not have as much water ready as I normally do, so I may have to get water later depending on how thirsty I am. I didn't get talking today, but I will later. Wait, so what did you end up eating? Didn't you say that you ended up making the soup? Hello, Cody. Welcome to the stream. Since I'm having a special birthday this year, I do have plans to visit Washington, D.C. I'm not going to say who they are, like, for their privacy, of course. I know somebody that was here and then moved all the way to Washington. I feel like that's such a massive move. Like, that is such a far distance. Like, I don't feel like I'd be able to comprehend that. I know visiting isn't the same thing as, like, fully moving, but still, like, that is such a far distance to go. I was saying how much I wanted it to rain, and it started raining on my island. Wow, love that. Part of me is not like, well, I don't want to build in the rain, because it's supposed to be like a pretty Kidcore library. Should I time travel again, or just leave it? I sincerely enjoy watching your cozy streams. Thank you for watching them, and thank you for supporting me. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. I like when you guys give me feedback that way. I just got punchy today. I never had it on any of my islands. I had it on an island a little bit ago, and I even clipped this as a YouTube short because it was so funny to me. But I zoomed in with the first-person feature for the camera to try and take a picture of him because he was being really cute and sitting under a tree, right? And then the second that I pull out the camera and I zoom in on him, he just got up and ran away from me. Which sounds mean, but it was really funny, I promise. Yeah, I just ate the soup, but I never had time to sneak the talkies into my room, so I just didn't do it. Well, maybe when you're feeling better, or maybe if you're feeling better today, you could. In fact, since Washington, D.C. isn't a state yet, the residents don't have the same rights and representation as the other states do. I actually didn't know that, but I feel like it's important to know. Thank you for sharing that. By the way, I don't know if I shared this, but I got all of these from a Treasure Island as well because I wanted to use these for the garden. Like, I want it to be a very bright rainbow garden. While I'm over here, I feel like I should start digging some of these up as well so I can move them. By the way, Shiver, do you want me to go ahead and check for the bookshelf before you send that over? Just because, like, I don't want you to have to, like, get on and, like, look for that and do that and then have it not end up being necessary. That's my cat whenever I take a picture of them. Luna is kind of like that. She won't necessarily run away, but, like, let's say she's posing in a super cute way and I want to take a picture of it. She'll, like, somehow realize that and then, like, immediately change poses so I can't get a picture. Sometimes I'm lucky, though, and I get really good ones, but she just doesn't always want to cooperate, it seems. You want me to? Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and dig up these orange ones, and then I'll check. My house is right here, so I think I'm just going to check the house instead of the wooden storage shed. I'll just go to Poland one day. I just, in general, would like to go to more places, even if it's just like a handful of some of the other states. I just want to see a little bit more of the world at some point. I don't know necessarily whenever I eventually get to fully moving out. I don't know where I would want to go for that, but I do at least want to see, like, and visit other parts of the world. Also, I have to cough because my throat feels dry. I think it's officially springtime allergy season because my throat's been, like, itchy, but, like, in, like, an allergy pollen sense. I'm one of those people allergic to pollen. So give me a second because I don't want to cough with the mic on. I'm good. I just didn't want to do it with the mic on because people like to clip that kind of stuff apparently, and, like, that makes me a little uncomfortable. Okay. I highly doubt that I have the bookshelf stuff, but I did want to at least check for you so you didn't end up wasting your time. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. I want to visit Germany and all the other historical or world. I can't talk. World War II sites. I can't talk. Why were the words oh my gosh! Now I'm mixing it up even more. Well, it's so awesome, Salgado. I definitely recommend it. I mean, I've been to, like, a handful of places, but I feel like none of them were, like, super fantastic. I'd be like, yeah, like, I recommend going. I mean, I had good memories, don't get me wrong. but I feel like none of them like really like wowed me, if that makes sense. I want to visit New Zealand. If I had to visit like a whole separate country, I genuinely don't know what country I would choose. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some of the fencing. I got a bunch earlier. I also downloaded that ability where you can customize the fencing. And I know that recent Cyrus can help with that too, so if it's necessary, I could do that as well. Where is it though? Because I know I grabbed it. It better not be trying to hide from me, because I know I grabbed it. Hello? I know I grabbed the fencing. Don't hide. Okay, there it is. I've got a bunch of, fencing. I've got a couple kinds of lattice fencing. I have simple wooden fencing. I have park fencing. I have hedges. I have bunny day fencing even, which I don't know if I would necessarily feel like that fits it, but it was kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, some of the bunny day furniture really isn't that bad, but the event itself is like low-key obnoxious. Japan for me, I need to check out the exclusive there. Hello, Heart Puppet Queen, welcome to the stream. Man and uncle live in New Zealand. Isn't Chris live in New Zealand? Yes. The only reason I'm confirming that out loud is because I'm pretty sure they're comfortable sharing that, and they have many times before. I don't know, but I can't get that feature. The only way to customize fencing is customize with recent Cyrus. Are you sure? Like, has it just not showed up in your Nook stop for you? It showed up for me. I can't decide what kind of fencing I want, so I'm gonna let you guys decide that, I guess, while I transfer more of the flowers. So hold on. All right, poll is up. So in terms of what I'm saying by colorful lattice and then park fencing, there's like several options for both. So whichever one wins, we're gonna have to do a second poll for. But to be fair, it's gonna take me a little while to move all the flowers, so it's okay. Also, am I muted? No, okay. Reaches Japan has everything good. I'll go there last though. Yes, has never. That's really weird. I feel like today though, cause today's when I got it just a couple of hours ago. It's the first time that I've actually seen it there, I think. I mean, I might have seen it in the past, and I guess I just forgot about it. But I don't remember. Wait, why am I moving it here whenever I could actually find the spot where I want to place it? That's ridiculous. Instead of placing it here and just out of the way, I should be finding the actual spot where I want to place the garden. Wait, mods, I just remembered something. I meant to tell y'all something the other day. This doesn't have to be just in mod chat. Like, I can talk about it on stream. It's okay. And I hope this isn't weird, but I had a dream the other night. And, like, all of us were in it together. Would you like to hear about it? Nothing bad happened. It was just really strange. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this the garden just right here. Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to decide where, like, the garden should be, because, like, the library is going to be by his house, too, of course. Maybe there could be, like, a cozy little nook right here by his house, and then the garden could be over here. Because I could see it being in both spots. I just need to start working on it instead of being super indecisive the whole stream, because that's not going to be fun to watch. But yeah, that makes sense in my head. A cozy little library nook right here, the garden, and then and somewhere I need to incorporate the tea party. So I wanted that to be part of the library, too. It's not going to be huge, because I don't want it to look like it's a whole bunch of things at once. Like, it'll just be like a small tea party area. Alright, so in the dream, all I remember is at some point, all of us went to Target together. We went to Target, we went shopping, you know, got some stuff, the essentials, right? And then suddenly all of us were teleported onto the Titanic. But instead of the Titanic crashing like the way that it did, you know, by sinking, instead of that, we were on the Titanic and it got attacked by a massive kraken. Like, I don't remember if the kraken is like a squid or an octopus, whatever. It was the kraken. And then we just got slowly ambushed by this kraken on the Titanic. And then I don't remember what happened after that, but that was very strange. I don't know. So here's a problem. Bookshelves require 5 books. This might take a while. No, you're fine. It's okay. I'm going to be moving the flowers up here first. I wanted the flowers to go alongside the whole built area anyways. So you're good. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Was it the Titanic and modern times or historic? I'm trying to remember, because this was like a few nights ago. I think it was like the more like modern times one, but still, it was supposed to be the Titanic, and we were all on it together, but also we had apparently been to Target right before. I don't know. Wait a second. I just moved the flowers right there. Should it have been shifted down a little bit so that way the fencing could go around it fully, or does that not matter? And that finally showed up. I got the custom fencing. Yeah, I swear, I feel like I've never seen that before until today. I'm like low-key very confused by it. So not me being super indecisive right now about placing it, but I definitely am. Regardless though, I will get this library area finished. I will. I've just got other details that I'm being indecisive about it. It's gonna be a pride flower garden. I initially just wanted it to be like very brightly colored, but then I was like, hey, why not make a pride one? So yeah, I am. Or at least I'm going to attempt to. Because you don't really, actually, no, you do have green mums, but I wanted to do this with roses, and there's no green roses. So there's not going to be green, but still, it's okay. There. I want there to be that little gap between the edge of the cliff and then the roses. Strange Dreamy say, I've got plenty of them for my 10 YouTube fandoms, want to hear them. They're really weird because the shows I watch on YouTube. I mean, as long as they're stream chat appropriate, then yes. Yeah, green mums would have worked, but I'm using roses, and I feel like that would have looked kind of funny. Because then it wouldn't have matched. Well, it's been like 3.5 months since I've been to a stream, but I finally got my Switch fixed. Hello, Amber! Welcome to the stream. I'm happy for you! Getting stuff like that fixed is low-key, like, not fun to have to wait for. I get very impatient with that kind of thing. But also, I feel like it can kind of be expensive, but welcome back. I hope you've been well. Right now, I'm working on moving some flowers up next to Stitch's house. I wanted there to be a garden next to his house, but also a little library note that's going to be somewhere about right here. And then in some way, I'm wanting to incorporate like a small tea party area into that library. This is going to be a Kidcore one, so I feel like all the colors and little details would be cute. I've just been indecisive about placement. Like rainbow and like the bright color. By the way, I had that same problem when I made the thumbnail. I wanted each letter to be a color of the rainbow, but then I ran out at the end because Stitches had a little bit too many letters for that. So then I just made the last one, like, I think it's like cyan, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then the letter before, I think I made that one pink. Now that's fixed, I can play alongside your stream. Feels good to be back. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you back. I hope you've been good. You've been gone for 3 months. I feel like since I'm home literally almost all the time, I just lose track of time easily. I'm like, oh wait, that one thing, it's been like 5 months since the thing, wow. Like, time feels so weird in my head because I'm always home. I have to go get the yellow flowers and the blue flowers. It'll make a lot more sense once the build comes together, where now it just seems a little all over the place, but it's okay, because it'd be like that sometimes. Feels like you left 2 days ago. Yeah, since late December. It broke and then I got super busy. Life gets like that sometimes, but it's good to have you back. I hope you've been good. I hope life hasn't been too stressful. Okay, get the yellow ones and the blue ones. School and all that was stressful. School is very stressful, honestly. Like, I will always, no matter what grade you're in, I will always side with you on the fact that school is stressful, because it is. It really is. I mean, at varying degrees, depending on what grade you're in. Which, by the way, speaking of that, if you happen to be on the younger side, you should mention your grade, because it's kind of like a way to hint at your age, and that's not really safe, friends. You keep your privacy safe. Alright, let's see. There were a few dreams where I saw there was going to happen in future episodes. Then there was a dream where I was talking to a character and they said my name. It was weird. Have you ever had one of those dreams where, like, for whatever the reason was, like, you tried to, like, scream or, like, be very loud when you talked, and for some reason, like, when you open your mouth in the dream, it feels like no sound comes out whatsoever? Because I've had those dreams before, too, and it freaks me out. I'm like, why can't I make noise? What's wrong? Usually when I don't have my back scratched with me, I use my pencil like a nerd teacher used her scissors? That does not sound safe. At all. That sounds like a safety hazard. And a big one. But now that Christmas/winter time is over, I will be more available. Christmas tends to be stressful for most people, I feel. It definitely can be. For me personally though, more than the winter and like festive time, for me the fall time tends to be like ultra level stressful. I mean, the winter time can be very busy as well and can be a lot, but the fall time is even busier and more stressful for me. I have dreamed about shows that I watch before bed sometimes. Me too, I've done that with Bob's Burgers. She was online and almost said, honest things? Is that even a word? I've never seen that before. Are you sure that's a word? And if so, what does it mean? Yeah, my grandma makes Thanksgiving meals for everyone during fall, so it's definitely more stressful for her during the fall. A lot of it is like very private reasons, so I'm not going to share them on stream for my own sake. But the fall time just tends to be a lot every year, without fail, especially as of the last several years of my life. Yeah, me neither. Autocorrect's tired today. Autocorrect's just in a silly, goofy mood. And that's okay. Sometimes you just need to feel like that. So since I'm not going to use green rose, that's not a thing, and I could technically use the green melon, I just want all of them to be the same flower so it matches, so we're just skipping right to blue right here. Stitch's bestie, I'm trying to make you a garden. Can you move, please? We should give autocorrect a name. We should, but because autocorrect starts with an A, the name should start with an A as well. He's helping. Yeah, he's just supervising me, you know, making sure my character is safe. Making sure they don't fall in the holes in the ground. I'll be texting I'll not be taking much since I'm going to play this in the background while I play ACNH. No worries, if you want to go ahead and lurk, that is completely fine. Hope you enjoy your lurk. Name, not like me, you're fine, it's okay. Autocorrect always gets us. I mean, it definitely can be helpful. Like, it's there for a reason. It can be super helpful, but it can also be equally as annoying and unhelpful at times. Wanted to time travel a few days back because the grass is still green. I did. I'm in early March, I'm in March 2nd, so I'm a day later than what it is IRL, but I think within like the next day or two on my island, if I were to go forwards, it would start to get like that weird, like, not bad, not ugly, but like, you know, like that lime green shade of grass that happens in Animal Crossing when it transitions from summer to fall. I should be having that soon on this island, so whenever I work on this, you'll probably see me in February a lot, just because I like that shade of grass the best for this island. I decided to join for my Melody's birthday today. Oh, it's Coco's birthday. Happy birthday, Coco. Spend some time with her on my behalf, if you have time to. I'm almost done with the moving flowers. And then, actually, let me go ahead and end that poll now. So the park fencing one, by just a little bit, actually. I'll show you what colors I have in a moment. Because I can't do it right now, but I'll show you what colors I have, and then afterwards you guys can choose out of those on a poll. And then everyone from there will be the fencing that I use for the garden. I'm currently doing a rural Japanese island. Whenever people mention that sort of island, it always reminds me of Shiver's Asian-inspired Japanese island. That island was cool. Hello, Setup. Welcome to the live stream. Right now, I am moving the last of the flowers for I almost said shiver. Stitch's garden. So I do want to make him a library. That's the main thing. But I've got to do the flowers first because I was a wee bit forgetful earlier and I forgot to get bookshelves at the treasure island. So I'm having Shiver help me and he's getting me some. How are you? I'm good, just very chaotic today for some reason. Forgot the bookshelves even though we made that work, so it's okay. Conversations in this stream have been very random, but you know, we love the chaos. I'm good though, thank you for asking. Thank you. In fact, since I'm right here, I'll just go in and out of my house really quickly so that way it resets it. I know the mailbox is already going off. I would have wrapped the rest of it earlier whenever I was in my mailbox, but then I ran out of storage in my pockets. Flowers are beautiful. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. They are. I love the hybrids. Personally, I love the purple roses, but that's also because I love the color purple. Also got a wolf cut in early February. I really like it. Isn't the wolf cut like a type of hairstyle where there's a lot of layers involved? Or am I thinking of the wrong haircut? It's gonna take a while. No, you're good. It's okay. You're good. Oh wait, I just realized, since I'm gonna have my storage shit over here as well, I feel like I should move my DIY crafting station just so we don't have to go very far for that much. Are those really crispy in the morning? But it's, wait, do you mean but now it's better or like that it's not better? Because I'm confused. I'm pretty sure that's a typo. I got the front blonde as well. Yeah, it's a lot to take care of at time, but it looks so good, so it's worth it. I feel like some haircuts though, you just gotta go for it, you know? So I mean, this was a long time ago, so like you guys have never seen me with this, but I had a pixie cut at one point, and that was really fun at the time being. And in my head before I got it, I was like, oh, like, this is gonna be easy. It's gonna be a low maintenance haircut. And then I got the haircut, and I would wake up in the morning, and I would have hair sticking up here, here, just all over the place. And some days it was really hard to get it to stick down. So that was fun. That was an interesting experience. I got 7 new Squishmallow taste now. I have 6. Oh wait, which Squishmallows do you have? I haven't gone Squishmallow hunting in a long time. Yeah, but I don't need any more Squish, but still. I have 6, I have over 40. I mean, to be fair, I feel like, you know, maybe some people might be budgeting or maybe they just don't see that many in stores where they are. Because almost like content, the stock that you have in stores, I feel like just kind of varies from location to location. Even if you didn't like it, it's just hair and curl back. Exactly. I will say, whenever I had the pixie cut, growing it out was not fun. That was like the worst part of it because I had a mullet for a while. Like I was sporting the Billy Ray Cyrus look the whole time. I'm doing the pixie cut, but hesitant for that reason. Hello, Animal Crossing. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I loved having it, and like I was able to make it work after a bit of learning to get it to not stick up as bad in the mornings. The worst part of it was really just growing out because I looked like Billy Ray Cyrus. I really did. Hello, Tina. How are you? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I've got a cow Easter Squishmallow basket today. Wait, is it like the basket is like shaped and like feels like a Squishmallow? I like the lamb and was last one, so I took her. What color is she? Because I don't think I've seen her. By the way, we do need to decide what color of park fencing. So options are the red and yellow, and then the pink and blue. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Had to unmute the mic. So which color park fencing? Yellow and red or blue and pink? Let me know. It's worrying about people acting like your haircut is the end of the world, but it's really not. It's just a long process to grow it out if you dislike it. Very true. It also bothers me when, I'm not gonna name names, but I hope you guys have ever had this experience, but sometimes there's individuals that'll be like, I liked you better with blank blank haircut or blank blank hair length, and I'm like, it's just hair, and it's also not yours. Get out of people's business, please and thank you, you know? I'm good, Lexi, my island is at 3 stars. Congratulations, Tina! I saw you playing Kirby's Return Dreamland Deluxe, and I went to Gotcha Club, turned to Rome. The same age you a while ago, into Kirby decked out in pink. I love that! I've been starting to get into Kirby gaming more, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. She's great and has cute flower stomach. I don't think I've seen her. I mean, I do need to be hydrating more today because I'm pretty sure it's officially allergy season here springtime-wise because it's made my throat, like, itchy. And that happens, it's so rude. I'm not going to say who it was again because I really don't feel a need to, but essentially I had just gotten a pixie cut and I had somebody tell me, I liked you better with long hair. And I'm like, okay, like it was rude. Hello Valerie, welcome to the stream. It's a Squishmallow brand Easter basket. It says I got a hollow Squishmallow with a handle. I want one just to hold stuff on my desk. Luckily that never happened to my family, like my haircut, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did too because it was genuinely kind of offensive when that person said that to me. Do you know how many bookshelves you need, Lexi? Okay. Let me just go ahead and see now. Like, I'm probably gonna end up, I don't know what color you made them, so. Okay, let's say this is what I'm using right now. I'm doing this to get like a pretend idea of what that might be like. I feel like I should scoot this to the side a bit. Never mind, the game's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. And then here, hold on. Actually, I feel like only one more would be perfect because I like how it's like this cozy little, you know, nook area that you can hang out in. But I think I might add a third one. So like if you're able to do one more, that'd be great. But if you can't, that's also totally understandable. I voted yellow and red fencing. Did you mean to say blue and pink? Maybe it's find the Pokemon Squishmallows. I haven't either, but speaking of those, if you haven't heard about it already, they're planning on adding, I think, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing this, Togepi and then Snorlax Squishmallows. Like, I think they're still working on developing them. I don't think they're nearly done yet. But, like, it's gonna be a thing. Like, it's been confirmed. Well, my room is small. I don't have a lot of room for Squishmallows. My room is especially small because, you know, Ben and I share the same room, and it's both of our stuff in the same room, which is already kind of small. Because my furniture is big, and it takes up a lot of space, and we have both of our stuff in there. I really have no business getting any more Squishmallows, even though I just would really like to. I shouldn't, but I want to. I do, while I'm out here, though, want to go ahead and get some of the tea party stuff set up. I'm waiting for the poll to be over so that way we can decide on which fencing is going to be used. You should move the bookshelf facing you to move to the side a bit. I didn't like that at first because I couldn't, hold on. Let me see. That's going up. Oh, that does look a little bit better. Can I scoot this one up too, or no? Oh. Regardless, I want them to be over here to make it cozy. I don't know if there's a Stitch Squishmallow. I feel like, I totally just mispronounced that. I feel like I've seen that. I mean, I could definitely be wrong still, but I feel like I've seen that. Was it alright, Lexi? It was. Thank you for asking. I've been up for a long time, though. Like, I've been awake for quite a while, but I'm okay. Snorlax would be so cute as a Squishmallow. Like, I feel like of all Pokemon, he is the perfect one to be a Squishmallow. Is there a Stitch Squish? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like I've seen one in stores before. I forget, though. I don't remember what colors you can make these. And I want to go see. I'm just going over. I'll go ahead and grab my customization kits. I really do need to bring my crafting station over here so that way I don't have to like go back and forth again. It's not in my pockets, is it right? Is it the third one? All right, cool. Thank you so much for making those for me. Genuinely, I appreciate it. You have saved me. Oh, wait. I do have this with me. But you did save me from a lot of stress because I forgot to grab it for the Treasure Island. So thank you for saving me the extra trouble. I appreciate it. And then some of my PJs and plushies are Stitch. I feel like I live in pajamas and or like comfy type clothes. Like right now, I don't know if it counts as comfy type clothes, but I have my Jack Skellington shirt on and then like leggings and fluffy socks. And that's it. So we don't hype for Disney. Oh wait, I mean Disney Dream Night Valley. Yeah. We had the update for Mirabelle and Olaf. And there was like a few other small things that I think were updated too. But in terms of new characters, we got them recently. I think I'm going to go ahead and make them white in this case. So I feel like since the Tea Party furniture I'm going to use is just the Cinnamoroll furniture and that's white based, I feel like it'll match a bit better if I make it white. I love Stitch. I had a sub in civics today, and she still uses the correct pronouns for my teacher. I found it really sweet she respected them, and I think that's wonderful. We need more open-minded people like that in the world. I got a Snoopy Easter squish. I don't think we're doing anything for that holiday. Generally, I also don't celebrate Easter. I celebrate Stara. I'm excited for that, though. I also say, though, admittedly, I do love, like, the holiday-themed squish that come out. Like, holiday-themed plushes in general, I think, are wonderful. I just don't always celebrate certain holidays. I can't do full islands anymore, so I just do half ones now. I'm trying to get my spring core builders photos while I time travel to let my island make it a jungle core one. Wait, so why can't you do full islands? Or are you doing split themes? I've heard a few people tell me that they're doing split themes recently, so I get it kind of mixed up about who's doing what sometimes. It's interesting to me how my island is super bright and sunny, but it's raining at the same time somehow. And in a way, I feel like that's the perfect way to describe the weather that, excuse me, that we have here. Not me just leaving the mailbox ringing there the whole time, but I definitely did. I really did. I feel like I should move one of the permanent ladders to be over here, because since this house is going to be up here, I just feel like I should add a permanent ladder. Do you guys think I should? It takes so much time than I want to do another theme, and all I can think about is the other theme. I do that a lot too. I'm very guilty of doing that. A lot of the time. I love days like that in Animal Crossing. It's the perfect way to describe it here. It really is. Alright, so on the poll, it looks like blue and pink has won by quite a lot, actually. So we're going to go ahead and grab that and put that around the flowers. Let me see. Imagine I somehow didn't have enough of it. I would be so frustrated. But I also feel like I wouldn't be surprised, because there's just been lots of chaos today. And that's okay. I feel like that sometimes. Has anybody else done Animal Crossing? Like, you know the trick where you press the arrow button on your Joy-Con and you can switch between your tools like that? I always do that expecting that I can somehow do it with my fencing too, and I never can, because it's not a thing. But, like, it's habitual for me to do that and, like, think that I can somehow. I used to reset, but now I want a Forever Island and actually finish my museum slowly. I don't know when this would happen, but eventually I would love to have a second Switch, therefore the second island. So that way one Switch can be meant for resetting when for whatever reason I feel like resetting for, and then the other one could be for having a permanent / forever island. Like, I would love that. That way the resetting one can be for, like, doing different themes and fun ideas or whatever maybe is trending at the moment in the community, and the other one can just be for just genuinely taking it slow and actually finishing every little thing. Especially one day, I definitely want to finish the museum. I don't know what I would name that island, though. Like, I feel like I would really struggle with the Forever Island name. I think one of the best things they did was custom fencing. Absolutely. Like, I was thrilled for that in the update. Kind of unrelated, but if anybody here plays Dreamlight Valley, I have a question because I need a bit of help on something. So I bought the purple cottage out of the storefront. But the thing is, I don't know how to apply it and make it work on my actual house. Like, I don't know how to get the purple cottage to work. It says something about the house being fully upgraded, but I thought mine was fully upgraded, so either it's glitched or I'm doing something wrong. If anybody knows how to fix that or, like, what you've got to do, let me know. Also, I feel like my camera is a little blurry, so I'm going to stop for a second to fix that. What was that flash? I think one of our light bulbs almost just went out. That was a little freaky. Okay. But it should fix itself in a moment. That happened the other day, like a little bit before a stream. One of the light bulbs had gone out. That was a fun time. I'm gonna have to go down here so that way I can... Actually, wait, could I go through here and do it? Maybe. No, okay. I'm gonna go down there, extend the cliff just a little bit so that way I can make that a very satisfying full corner like all of the other corners. So don't mind me, I'm gonna have to extend the cliff a little bit so I can perfect that corner. I need mine at Moonstone because I feel like you can fit a lot of themes. I like that as well because I love crystals, I collect them, so I would love something like that. But at the same time, I feel like I'd want to pick a very neutral name, like just to be safe, because I don't know what that theme would end up being for Forever Island, and I would want something that could potentially suit a lot of different themes. When you're creating a themed island, do you try to have one villager of each personality minimum? Not really. I typically don't pay attention to too much about personalities, but I do most of the time pick out villagers I feel like would suit the theme. By the way, welcome to the stream. Okay, that was literally all I wanted was to perfect that corner, because if it couldn't get finished like the other ones, that would have made me really upset. And I'm gonna go around this way. Now that that's done, I'm really happy that I did it though. It took a little bit of time, but I liked it. Like Peyton's Island Potato Park, that was iconic. I know she has more than one island now. Like I know she has hard mode, but also has an island that she was doing for Sabotage League. And I got them mixed up. Did she reset Potato Park? Because I got very confused. You have very dreamies or not yet? Not yet, but I have a lot of them. I left an island with all the lazy villagers. Imagine if we did that, but with all snooty villagers. I'm not sure if I want to use a Kiki and Lala table for the library. Oh, ran out of space. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I want to use that for the library table or something else. I'm not sure if I want that up against the cliff to be moved or if I want it to be a bit more to the side. She reset her lava island. Okay. I knew she reset at some point. I just didn't know when that was and which island it was. Potato Park is the one she flattens. She's flattening right now while doing Sabotage League. The other switch was reset for hard mode. Wait, so did she have to stop hard mode to do Sabotage League? I'm still a little bit confused. But also, when am I not? Let's be real. When am I not? I'm trying to push the bookshelf and Stitches is just not letting me. Bestie, I know you were excited for your library, but if you could like stay out of the way for a little bit, that'd be great. I'm being really picky about where I'm placing these bookshelves. No, she did not because she's using her main switch for that? Okay. I want to turn that one, I think. If it lets me turn it. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to find the area where it'll let you turn it. Maybe like have that pushed off to the side a little bit so you could still kind of see in the middle? Or no? So I want to use all three, but I'm just not sure about placement. Hard mode is on one switch, Sabotage League's on the other. I still would love to do Sabotage League someday. Definitely for sure I'll apply again if they do Season 5. I don't see why they wouldn't. Okay. Now I see the problem. I'm going to go add another little bit of cliff down there just because it's not letting me push it back all the way like I want it to, and I think it's because there's not enough of a cliff right here. I don't know if I'm so tired today. I was so tired yesterday. Like, I felt like no matter what I did, I just was so sleepy. So I get that. Not me clicking on the wrong button. Excuse me. Okay. Wait, isn't that exactly how it was before? Maybe I should build down on a cliff right here, too. Oh, because you can win on Sabotage League someday? I would love to. Like, I would be thrilled about that. I guess between creating a themed island and having an island with a single species. Maybe if you wanted to, you could have a cat-themed island and have it just be a bunch of cats. And everything on the island could just be cat-related in some way. Or it could be like an all-cat island that could be Springcore as well, because we're in the springtime now. And it could be a cat Springcore island. There we go. That's a little bit better. I like that we'll keep doing more seasons until the next Switch and Animal Crossing comes out. For sure, I feel like this community, I feel like we'll keep doing stuff like that, like, whether it be like some kind of event or like mini game. I definitely can see that kind of thing continuing. I just don't know like which mini games will happen, if that makes sense. There, this is what I wanted to do. There we go. I just wanted to touch the other bookshelf, and I couldn't have stood right here to push it because there wasn't enough room. There we go. This is what I wanted. Perfect. Now we've got it. Now I can grab the key on the olive table. By the way, I was thinking about another thing. I still haven't progressed enough in Happy Home Paradise to customize the houses, I don't think. I think you have to fully complete it to be able to do that. But I'm close, and I would love to customize Stitch's house. I just can't right this second. But I would love to eventually. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like there's a lot of pinks over here, and I wouldn't necessarily make his entire house pink. But I feel like I'd add maybe like a little bit, so that way it matches the area just a bit better. Second round starts tonight. I think that's 7:30 my time zone. I could be wrong though, because I know it's Kato versus Mazworld, and didn't it say that it was gonna be 8:30 Eastern time? Because I think that's 7:30 for me. I love how I grabbed the pink roses that I didn't end up even adding them. I mean, in my defense, I kind of ran out of room. I mean, I know I grabbed books to add on the actual table. Thank goodness I did that at least. Like, I grabbed all this stuff, I just didn't grab the bookshelves, which is why I needed Shiver's help. I grabbed several different kinds knowing that I may not have all of the room for all of it, just because I wanted there to be like a variety of stuff. Maybe there could be 2 tables? Okay, no, that's a little bit too far back. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time? Okay, then yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like whenever I did LCS a long time ago, I'm pretty sure EJ is in Eastern time, and they were always 1 hour ahead of me. So, pretty sure it starts at 7:30 my time. Okay, no, it needs to be off to the left a little bit more if possible. Where's the other little book that I had? Did I not grab another one? There it is, okay. I'm not sure how I want to angle the books. I just heard Luna crying through the wall, and I knew she'd get hungry while I was streaming, so I think I'm gonna have Ben feed her. Have you played Animal Crossing? Yeah, I have. I played it a lot when I was a kid. Hello, Ben.
She's dramatic.
I know she's dramatic. She's always dramatic when she's hungry. Are you gonna? Did you feed her?
No, I'm about to go get the groceries.
Are you gonna feed her when you get back?
Yeah. Come on, Lou.
She's gonna sit here and pester me while I'm streaming.
Alright. I'll leave the door cracked.
Okay. And then where's the other table? The UK's 5 hours ahead of you, Lexi. It's 1:04 a.m. Go to sleep! You need to get some rest. So, by the way, welcome to the stream. And this build idea, most people do a plushie shop for Stitches. I like the idea of the library, because I mean, I do like the other ideas too, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. He had to go pick up the groceries, so she's gonna be fed when she gets back, so she'll just have to deal with it for the time being. I mean, unless she starts being that dramatic midstream, then I might just have to do it while I'm live. Where's the table? Did I not grab it? Or hello? Did I not? Or did I run out of room? Okay, I guess I did. I think I have a few different chair options, but I want to see what it looks like with the froggy chairs. Can you order froggy chairs out of your catalog? I forget. I'm a night owl, Lexi. I mean, I'm a night owl sometimes, but not all the time. I feel like depending on I'm either like a total night owl or I go to sleep super, super, super early. Depends on the day. I keep scrolling past the table. What am I doing? Wait, what am I literally grabbed these stools for a reason. Wasn't trying to organize it that way, but thank you, Animal Crossing. There we go. Pull that back a little bit this way. Actually, no, I feel like I should face the item this way. I have good news. In the survey I mod for, I was put into a color. Congratulations, Caitlin. That's awesome. I hope you have fun with that. I'm not. I like sleep. I was especially a night owl when I was younger. And then for the chair, I want to put the pink froggy chair here. Unless I'm deciding that the cinnamon roll stools look better. Luna, hey, hold on, you guys, sorry. Luna. She's playing with the cords under my desk. If she does that again, she likes to do stuff like that on purpose to annoy me whenever she's hungry so I feed her faster. That thing green screening behind me, by the way, is a Squishmallow. If she does that kind of stuff again, I'm gonna have to get up and feed her midstream just because I don't want her to act like that. And I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that would be her scratching post. Welcome back from your Lurk, Simply Sunny. Hope you're well. She just is doing her normal routine where she likes to cause chaos until I feed her. It's a game to see how long it takes for me to get up and feed her. We've got this small area for the little library corner. We've got the garden. And I do still want to add the tea party area, but I think for that, I'm going to need to move my storage shed. Does he have a thought bubble? Oh no, he was just looking at the table. Was like, Bessie, I just made this whole area for you and you have a thought bubble? The audacity. That's the thing in the middle of the night knocking things down. I swear it's just a cat thing. Like, most cats I've met have done that kind of thing. I think Luna left. Also, that popping sound was my water bottle, if you were wondering. I'm gonna have to move some of these cedar trees. There's just too many over here. Hi, Lexi. Hey, everyone. Hello, Oscar. Welcome to the stream. My cats are annoying at night. Luna is too. I mean, sometimes she's in a good mood and will behave a lot better, but sometimes she just loves to be crazy at night, I guess. Which is, no, literally, he just does zoomies. He's just happy that he's getting a house decorated just for him. And these pink roses are taking up space in my pockets. I don't know what I want to do with them now since I end up using them for the garden. I'm just gonna plant a bunch of them over here so that way they're out of my way and not taking up space in my pockets. By the way, I forgot to type a new message. Thank you for helping me reach the like goal, everyone. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and type a new one. I feel like it's been past 20 for a little bit. I'm so sorry for not saying it sooner, but thank you so much. It took me a little bit to get that typed because for some reason, even though I kept clicking pin message, it wasn't pinning it at first. But it should pin in just a moment. And if it doesn't, I'll try it again. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. It wouldn't pin at first, but it should be pinned now. It was like, me as a child, or a toddler, I grabbed anything I saw. When I'm a group of teenager at 19, I'm kidding, I'm a decent one. I mean, I feel like I'm very grumpy at night as well, to be honest. Especially if I'm disrupted from resting. The next thing after Jungle Core is to have villagers from each color of the rainbow and have white spots and a black villager as my extra 2 spots. Wait, so like, are there enough spaces for that on an island? Because you can have up to 10 villagers. And where's the cinnamon roll table? I don't have the parasol, and I have the stools. And did I grab multiple parasols? Because I don't remember if I did or not. Hello, alright, I tried to like combine the words orchid and zombie for a second. That would not have been a good combo, but hello, Orchid Angel, welcome to the stream. Now, I know I have the tables for cinnamon roll. Where are they? I'll be really sorry, grab a drink. I'm thirsty. No worries. Take your time. And villagers with black and white. I love that idea then. I just was thinking, like, at first, like, wait, is there enough room for that? But I love that idea. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have enough of those. And then I might add those Bunny Day gardens near the flower garden itself. Put that to the side. Hello, Bulletproof, and hello, Mars. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys? We added a rainbow garden for Stitches. We added a cute little library spot. And now I'm adding like a bit of a tea party area. It's kind of small, but it's just meant to be cozy. And then I'm probably just going to tweak the area and nitpick it for a little while. I feel like it's a little bit too close to the parasol, though. Or maybe not. I don't know. I really want to customize Stitch's house, though, and make it a different color. I just can't yet because I haven't finished Happy Home Paradise on this island. There's the thing. I was like, I know I grabbed another table. That one will go up there, and this one can be pulled down just a little bit. And we'll put the other tray here, and then the 2 stools. I've got a hair attention today, so I'm feeling cute. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We're just feeling very chaotic today because I've been up for a really long time. And then literally, so I'm making a library for Stitches, right? The whole thing is to be based around the library. And then at the beginning of the stream, I realized, oh wait, I forgot to grab the bookshelves. So we've just had a lot of chaos, but it's fine. I'm not so long because I think to make music. Oh, that's okay. If you just want to pop in and say hello, that's totally fine. Or if you want to lurk, that's okay too. Or maybe this should be the one that faces this way, so that way the other one can have the stool next to it where it doesn't like clash. I don't know how to explain that, but it'll make sense in a second. I'm gonna do it like this so that way the stools wouldn't clash too much by being super close together. Okay, no, that's the wrong way. Athena's laying on my arm so I can't type well. Hello, Athena. Athena and Luna must be communicating telepathically or something, because Luna's been crazy. Sweet, but crazy. Also, I have to do a yin and yang thing where half my island is dark villagers, and the other one is the other half is light villagers. For some reason, I'm really struggling to read messages right now. I feel like that would be fun. You know how there's like, you know, certain colors and, you know, opposite being on the color wheel, it's like one color is like the opposite of the other, but they also complement each other really well. I feel like that concept of what you said, but also with like colors that are opposite of each other on the color wheel, that would be really cool too. I'm not sure if I'll keep this, but I do want to see what it looks like with these planter boxes by the garden. I know it's bunny day stuff, but like it's low-key kind of cute. It's just not scooting as close to the fencing as I would have liked for it to. That's my issue. And put some of this away. Excuse me. How much of this did I grab? I grabbed so much. Okay, so I have the library. I have the cute little tea party spot. I feel like there should be another parasol, though. Like, I like the ideas, but I feel like it's missing something. I know in the past, like with the playground that I did and with the campsite, I added custom designs on the ground that were Kidcore themed. So maybe I should add some of those and it'll help. Because I like the ideas. I just feel like it needs something else, too. Sorry, I'm so inactive on chat. My internet is bad because right now, so don't feel good. That's okay. You do not need to apologize for that. It's all good. I'm trying to add the orange juice sun on the ground by the tea party area, but it wasn't working at first. Just took a second, I guess. And maybe like one more by the flowers, and then that's it. Because I don't want to add too many, because it's cute and it's a very nice touch for Kidcore Islands. But I feel like if I add too many, then it's like a little excessive. Well, actually, I do have those designs that kind of look like pathworks. Maybe I could do a bit leading up to the house. And if I do, I might erase one or two of the other designs that I just put on the ground, just because, again, I don't want it to be too excessive. What about the balloon cart? Where would I put the balloon cart, though? And you can get that from the Nook Stop, can't you? I mean, I know the color options will vary from island to island. I don't know which ones that I have. I haven't really looked. I'm gonna move that a little bit farther away so you can see the red part at the top. Nope, still too far away. My character keeps scooting back and I'm like, Bestie, I'm trying to do it where you can see the red part by the door. Okay, I guess it's just not gonna cooperate. At first I was worried about adding too many custom designs on the ground, but now I know Loki kind of like it. I'm mixing up a lot of my words, it seems, as well, but it's okay. It's okay. I was really worried about having excessive design, but now I kind of like it. I'm embracing the color. Maybe I could add some plastic benches so we can have like a sitting area. And if I do, I might use like some yellow and some green. So I feel like we could use some of those colors too. And maybe even a swing bench, depending on if I feel like it looks good with everything else or not. I don't think probably tried by the IRL, to be honest. Me too. As long as it's affordable. I like that. Like I like the benches being there, but I feel like the yellow ones would look a bit nicer. Take those off. I like that I have those flowers because I keep seeing butterflies go over there, and it's so nice. Like I love the scenery. That was not the color that I meant to grab. Did I not grab the yellow ones? I thought I did. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I grabbed the yellow ones. I know the pink would like blend in with the fencing too. I just feel like that pop of bright yellow looks really cool. No. I'm gonna customize that swinging bench and then see how I feel about it being part of the setup. I feel like at this point it's also just me decorating for Stitches in general. It was starting off as just a library and now it's several things. Maybe since I didn't know to do those pink roses at first, since they did not get added to the rainbow garden, maybe I can add just a few of those. That way there's like other flowers in general over here. Not too many though, because there is a whole garden right here, you know? I feel like the area is coming along. In terms of like the base things for decorating for him, I've got the base stuff down. I'm just at that stage where I'm nitpicking a lot of the details until I feel like it's at its best. I do that a lot, though. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else I feel like would look good over here. And did I grab any? I did grab another Kiki and Lala table. I forgot about these too. I meant to add them and then I didn't. So I've got to find a place for it now. It's looking good. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is the first Kidcore island I've ever done, so I feel like I'm kind of winging a lot of things, and I appreciate the feedback. If you guys are here right now, are you planning on watching Sabotage League later? I definitely am. I'm just going to be a little bit late because of my own stream, but for sure I want to be there. And then maybe the last table could be over here. But I want the star to be facing the other way. Just that way it's not like too repetitive looking. Because I know it's Kidcore and like the super bright colors of Kidcore aren't necessarily like natural per se. But I don't want it to look like perfect. Like, you see how the star is facing down at first and it's facing to the right? I want this last one to be facing to the left. But in terms of the chairs, I still have a green froggy chair, don't I? If I don't, I'm sure I'll find something else that I can use. Or I can use the yellow one. Of course it is. I do too. I'm gonna try and watch it, but it's late in my time zone, so I'll probably fall asleep. I mean, you could always watch the VOD if you wanted to. That's always an option. And maybe since it's Stitches we're talking about, you know, he's a lazy villager, maybe I could add like a, what's the word? I couldn't figure out if I should say snack machine or vending machine, but he's a lazy villager. I feel like that would low-key be kind of a good idea too. Oops, not me dropping them, I meant to eat them. I'm gonna continue to remove some of these trees I couldn't earlier. I ran out of pocket space, I think. So I'll remove a few and then maybe replant some of the orange trees. Because I do feel like it'd be in fashion for Stitches to want there to be food trees by his house. I'll put one like right here. Not the orange is not even being fully grown. Actually, maybe these should line up a bit more. I ran out of stuff to eat, so hold on. I'm gonna watch Sabotage League since it starts soon. No worries, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I'll definitely be there later as well, just not right away because I have my own stream. But for sure I want to watch it. I'll just be a little bit late. I just grabbed these. I need something spare to move trees a bit more. Because I realized if I'm gonna add those fruit trees, it would be nice if they were a bit more symmetrical. So that way like it lines the entrance a bit, if that makes sense. We have these two trees. Why are the oranges just gone suddenly? Hello? Okay, that one had oranges. Let's try this again. Alright, that's better. So this is what I have. So I've got like a little rainbow walkway, some designs on the ground, a few different tables to sit at for his library, a little tea party area, a rainbow garden, and some benches to sit at. I'm really proud of it. I do still want to customize his house some so that way it matches the area a little bit better color-wise. But other than that, I really like what I have. looks really cute. I like it. Thank you. I need to be drinking a lot more water right now because my throat's been itchy because allergy season is upon us. I don't want to extend this pathing anymore though because I feel like it'll kind of look funny if I do. Well, actually, maybe I could add a little bit more right here. Like maybe like 2 more squares. I'll try it and then if it looks weird then I'll stop. By the way, if you were on my friends list, if I were to open my gates in a little bit and maybe get coffee together, would you guys be interested in that? I don't know when precisely I would, but like, would you guys be interested in that? Let me know. Actually, yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but for sure not any longer than this. That's gonna be excessive. I do want to add more fruit trees in general up here, so I'm gonna get some of those too. I want to add some pear trees and some apple trees up here, but to do that, I do need to move a lot of trees. And since peaches are my native, I'm going to use those as like fuel to be able to pick up all the other trees. Maybe that's okay. I'm just offering, so I thought it'd be fun. I finally have Brewster fully moved into the island, so if anybody wants to in a little bit, I can maybe open gates. I feel like I end up finishing his area low-key a lot faster than I thought I would. So I may just like stay in this general area of the island, but do like some other miscellaneous work if that's okay. Just get a little bit too early to end the stream. Or maybe if I wanted to, I just had a really cool idea. So they wouldn't be like super close together because then I feel like they wouldn't even grow that way. What if it was like orange trees here and then like pear trees, cherry trees, or peach trees, and it would like alternate like that, but it would still be trees that are side by side like this to help line the walkway. Does that make sense? I feel like that would be really pretty. By the way, if you hear any background noise in the house, that would be Ben because he just got back from the store. We've got to have a bit of space. And that's lined up right. That's not like crooked or anything. It looks fine. And we'll add the pear trees. Okay, that's a little, I think it's a little bit too spaced out. It needs to be scooted a little bit closer. Like that, I think. Okay, yeah. I just was double checking the area, make sure it wasn't too spaced out. Well, now I feel like the distance isn't like totally perfect. I hope it is. And then I did want to move, I think, a few of these pink roses, just so there's like just general flowers by his house. Not a bunch though, because there is a whole garden next to his house. I need a snack, so I was falling asleep. No worries. What snack did you get though? I gotta know. And I think I'll put the last one like right here. I want to put them in very random spots, that way it feels more natural. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and save in time travel so that way these trees are more fully grown. And then whenever that loads in, I'll probably go ahead and fix the date speed like more like backwards again, so that way the grass isn't super gross. Might plant some coconut trees on the beach by his house. I'm just gonna go forward a few days so its trees grow, and then we'll go back again. So grass might look kind of gross. I just need to make sure that the trees grow, and then we'll go back. A pancake bite and some chocolate. What kind of chocolate? Milk chocolate? If it was me, I would grab some dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. We don't have any, though. Luda's still in your chair, by the way. I'm worried though. I feel like I finished that build a lot faster than anticipated, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do the rest of the stream? It's too early to end. Here, I could actually make that into a poll. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll make that into a poll. Go ahead and let me know on the poll. So aside from Coffee with Viewers, whenever I'm finally done with the area for Stitch's house, what should I do? Work on my island in general, or maybe finish Happy Home Paradise? Let me know. Hello, Lando. Welcome to the stream, and welcome back, Shelgato. Welcome to the both of you. I feel like this has happened to me a few times lately where I'll accidentally finish a build earlier than anticipated. And in a way, I guess that's good, because it means I'm still feeling very motivated to work on Animal Crossing and to play it. But it can be frustrating, because like, sometimes like, in my head, I feel like I can really stretch out a build to last longer, and then it doesn't work like that. So grass can be kind of gross, but don't worry, I'll go back and I'll fix it. I just need to see the trees and make sure they're good. Hello, Tails Games. Welcome to the stream. Oh, HHP stands for Happy Home Paradise. It's an Animal Crossing DLC. Thank you, Lando. I appreciate that. Such a wonderful community and livelihood. I always seem to please us, you know. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate you being here. Welcome. And thank you again. I appreciate it. I always get paranoid about it, so let me just make sure the alert box is up at the top. Okay, cool, it is. I always get so scared about that. But thank you so much. No, you're good. It's okay. Typos happen. It's all good. Okay, also, what is Coffee with Viewers? It's whenever everybody comes over to my island and we get coffee at the museum with Brewster. Thank you, Lando.
Lando donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Such a wonderful community and livelihood I always seems to please, as you know.
Thank you so much. I'm going to do a little bit more work over here, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and get a dodo code to open gates if you guys want to get coffee with Brewster. Thanks for the link drop. Much appreciated, of course. I think I already said it, but in case for some reason I didn't, thank you for like maybe like the second or third time on 1K. Wait, thank you. Congratulations, what I meant to say. You know what? I told everybody earlier, I am so chaotic today. I have been all over the place. I meant to say congratulations, and then I'm saying thank you. I don't know. You know what I meant. The sentiment was there. I just can't speak today, I guess. Texas speech still sounds super sarcastic. It's just a bot. Like, it doesn't really have that much emotion in a voice. Like, it's very flat. So I think that's why. I like how all this turned out, though. I do want to go back with this so that way it's sunny again and the grass isn't like the weird, gross color. How's everybody's day been, though? It's the first of the month. Hope everybody's had a good day. You know, a good start to the month. Do I have any more pink roses? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I want to add any. Wait, why is there a hole right here? Did I dig that? I don't remember doing that. I might add a few custom designs in the middle, but I'm not sure. Because I already kind of did that with his house. I really don't want it to be excessive. I've just been really into the idea of the custom designs on the ground. My day was good. I'm glad to hear that. I had a good day too. Just as I said a few times, I've just been all over the place today. I'm good though. What other design should I add? Yeah. I think I'll make this his house. So there's going to be flowers. I might even add more later. We have different kinds of fruit trees. You know, he's a lazy builder. He loves the food. We got the library. We have the rainbow garden, some benches to sit on, and a cute little tea party spot. I'm really proud of it personally. I feel like as time goes on, it's getting easier and easier to do Kidcore builds. I'm going to switch ready to visit. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do a friends only dodo code. I pretty much always do that at this point. I'm sure a lot of you that have come to my streams before are used to that now. But on the off chance maybe anybody doesn't know, I did it just because it's a little bit safer, because in the past whenever I didn't do that, people were not very nice to me. So now it's like a safety thing. It's just better to do that. I am going to plant some coconut trees on the beach though, and they're not going to fully grow because I'm going to go backwards in time so the grass isn't disgusting anymore. So they're still going to be like little sprouts, but it's okay. There is also a bridge that helps you to get to the museum, so, I mean, I would still recommend always bringing the ladder and vaulting pole just in case, but it won't be, like, extremely necessary. My day has been decent. I mean, at least I didn't have a bad day. You know, having a bad day is no fun. I hope it gets better, though. Linda, I was curious, by the way, if you're still here, do you get seasonal allergies? I was talking about that today, and I definitely do. Springtime allergies are starting to come around for us, and it's like, it makes my throat itchy. I've got to start taking medication for it again. So that's been fun. And by the way, it looks like Streamlabs is finally using the timers correctly today, because the other day it just really was not working for some reason. I feel like half the timers were working and half of them weren't. It was weird. I feel like these aren't necessarily Kidcore themed, but I feel like I usually tend to add those anyways. I mean, not every item, a lot of them I do. And now that my island is being decorated more, whenever we do, I don't think we're going to do it today, but whenever we happen to do hide and seek on the island again, it's going to get easier for you guys to find hiding spots that have started to decorate the island a bit more, so I'm sure that's going to be nice. Oh, what's this? DIY recipe, we love to see it. Long COVID has made my allergies a lot worse. I'm on 5 allergy meds year-round and doing allergy shots. I am so sorry. That's awful. Have your doctor maybe said anything about how they can fix the long COVID, or is it permanent now? I hope it's not permanent. That'd be no fun. Oh, the snow is gone now. I mean, I have a Southern Hemisphere island, but for everybody that has a Northern Hemisphere island, the snow should be gone for you now. I'm just gonna go out on the beach and plant the rest of the coconuts. I do just want to get them planted. I have to cough again though, because my throat's been like itchy from allergies, so hold on one second. I'm gonna mute the mic. Okay, I'm back. It's definitely allergies. As I was leaning over to like cough because my throat was itchy, my eyes started watering, so that's not fun. My cats are just being bad tonight. I swear they must be really kidding with Luna, because Luna's been, aside from earlier when she was being all cute, she's been misbehaving more. Miss Apple, not you trying to leave my island. I see that thought bubble, or I hear it, at least. There's not enough research to know how long. It's continually getting better, but it's been a year, and it looks like it's going to be at least another year. So does it just feel like at varying levels you're continuously sick? Like, I don't think I have long COVID. I thought about it a lot, and I think that like phlegm issue that I had was from the weather being gross. I'm pretty sure it wasn't long COVID, but still though. Eventually I need to get these houses moved. I'm glad that you're getting better. I think it was because it was cold, because I feel like I haven't had that issue as much. Like it's slowly going away. I'm considering it started to warm up a lot more and it's staying warm. That's why I'm attributing it to the weather. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, you ain't. No, literally, I made that short about that. That was so funny to me. And because it was so funny to me, I was worried that nobody else would think that was funny. So I'm glad you guys thought that was funny too, because I was worried that nobody would watch that. Okay, so if you guys are planning on coming over to my island, I'm gonna get a code pretty soon. So when you're planning on coming over, the airplane, the airport is going to be right here. You'll take an immediate left, go over here. There's a bridge, and then you'll just kind of like go diagonally left from here, go up, and the museum will be right here. In fact, I know that he's here, but let me just double, triple check that Brewster is here. Not me hearing someone's car from here. Okay, yeah, it's here. I see it. I just wanted to check, to make sure. I swear, all the cars and all the airplanes are so loud here. And it sucks, there's nothing I can do about it either. I wish I could, though. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get gates opened. And I think I'll just end the poll now. So it looks like most of you said just work on my island in general. We can hang out for a bit, get some coffee, and then I think afterwards I'm gonna go back into just kind of working on my island. Or wait, I think I was gonna fix the date first. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna take me too long. It's kind of dark on my island. The grass is kind of gross and it's raining. I feel like I should do that first. But it'll still happen soon. It's vestibular, balance, dizziness, allergy symptoms, shortness of breath, chronic pain, especially in the chest, getting really overheated, and a lot of brain fog, memory loss, anxiety, and depression. So pretty much affects every system. That is all. I wish I could give you a hug. I mean, I'm not much of a hugger, but I would give you a hug. I wish I could. I'm so sorry. So I had to go back and unmute myself. But I'm so sorry, that sounds awful. And yes, the grass is very crusty. I needed to fix it before I could have company over. I went back, I was right about to get the code, and then I was like, wait a second. I gotta fix that first. So I'm gonna go back a little bit and then make the time earlier in the day. Just so that way it's not as dark. Thank you, friend. Of course, you're welcome. So sorry about the animal. Hope you're doing well even with that. I mean, I feel like it's still very unfortunate that it's taking as long as it is to recover from that, but at the same time, at least I still hope that eventually it'll be gone. It's just unfortunately taking a long time. Regardless, though, that's got to be very uncomfortable in so many ways. I am so sorry. I need to remind myself to get some allergy medicines. Like, I can feel my eyes, like, trying to water. And I got into mascara a little bit ago, and I don't remember if it's waterproof or not. So if my eyes were to water enough, you might just see my mascara everywhere. Which is going to be really sad looking, but I promise I'm fine. I feel like I guess like my eyes or like my nose area looks irritated or anything, I swear it is just allergies. I'm good. It's great to be seeing improvement. I've gotten a good treatment team. So like, is there maybe like any kind of medication that they can give you that at least makes it like more bearable or like helps you to cope with it? Because I hope so. And yeah, I hope you feel better too. I forgot how bright it is in the day. I got so used to playing with it raining and it being kind of dark. That kind of like hurt my eyes for a second. And now I'm gonna go ahead and open gates. Mostly allergy meds, but there's a few things for pain and brain fog that I've taken. Is it just like, if it's quite that ask, you do not have to answer if you don't want to. But is it just like some form of like pills that they have you take? I just get very curious. So like if I'm asking too many questions, please tell me to stop because I will. I just get really curious about things. Okay, I'm just gonna have this typed in chat. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna get that copied and pasted in chat. Isn't local play right? Sorry, my first time doing this and I have no clue. You're good. It's online play. Local play is whenever you're on the same Wi-Fi as somebody. I'm only sending it repeatedly into the chat a few times to make sure that everybody who's interested is able to see the code. And then I'll stop after that so that way YouTube doesn't flag me on my own stream, because I think that's a thing they can do. You're good. Well, if like you know if there's anything that I don't want to answer. Yeah, I feel like I just get very curious. Like I ask a lot of questions about certain things, but if I ever ask too many, please say something. Like don't let me do that. In the meantime, while I wait for you guys, I'm gonna maybe get some of the weeds. I did do some time traveling recently, and they've regrown in some areas. It's Starfall, just to be sure. Yes, my island is called Starfall. It's spelled exactly like that. Kind of random, but I've always believed that the weeds in Animal Crossing can definitely be used to decorate, but it's gotta be in like a very strategic way. But they can definitely be used to decorate. Especially certain themes like overgrown themes, or even like certain spring core themes could be done with them. Okay, thanks, of course, you're welcome. These are supposed to be the weeds, but then why are there like blue flowers in them? Because they just look like normal flowers to me. That doesn't look like weeds. All of those. There's something else I wanted to ask about, maybe put into a poll, but I'm pretty positive I've asked before. It's just one of those situations where I don't really remember what everybody's answer was. So if I re-ask a question that I've asked on a poll before, will that bother anybody? I do periodically like to get like random various feedback from you guys about things, and I don't always remember what the responses were. But sometimes it helps if I just ask again. Like, will anybody be bothered by that? Nope, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ask then. Also, I'm running out of water, so I'm probably having to get some more soon, so hold on. Actually, I do want to say one thing before I type that. So, whenever I mention the word overlay, what I mean is, on a stream, whenever you look at the stream, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, wherever it is, whenever it's got some form of, like, border where it's like, hey, like, the game that I'm playing goes on this section, and my camera goes right here in this part of the screen. And then if they have the chat box on screen, it's like, oh, look, and here's this designated spot for the chat box. That kind of thing is what I mean whenever I'm referring to an overlay. So just want to make sure that everybody understood what I meant whenever I type that. Okay, so that took me a second to type out, sorry. I just want to know, like, whenever you watch streams again, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, either one, what's your opinion on seeing those kinds of overlays on the streams? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Or do you feel kind of neutral / you don't really have an opinion? And yay, welcome to the island. Again, I do have that bridge that'll help you get over to the museum. But whenever you guys do come over, I would always recommend bringing a ladder and vaulting pole just in case you end up feeling like it's necessary. But I do have a few permanent ladders plus the 2 bridges. Maybe personally about my own opinion, whenever I watch other people's streams in regards to overlays, I think they can be really cute and it can really add to the creator's personality and like emphasize whatever energy or vibe that they have. But I also think it's totally like equally as fine for them to not have it if either they don't want to or they can't have one for whatever reason. Like, I like both, so I feel like it's just ultimately whatever the streamer wants. But I do also feel like sometimes it can emphasize their personality and their energy really well. I like seeing chats on stream, but I find it very distracting if there's any other moving aspects on screen. I do too. It's not like totally like disheartening enough where I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna watch this person's content because of it, but it can be a little bit distracting, I agree. BRB, you're good, Emily. First time doing online play, so sorry for somehow messing up and end up leaving. I know it's a long process. You're fine, it's okay. I do recommend though, with doing online play on other people's islands, like not even just mine, but especially if you happen to play on somebody's island that's either a treasure island that's like a public one, or you're like playing on somebody's island and that person is streaming, I recommend always going to the airport to leave instead of pressing the minus button on your Joy-Cons, because by leaving with the minus button, it raises the chances of it like crashing the island. So if you ever do have to leave, whether it's randomly or like in a little while, I always recommend leaving through the airport whenever you can to lower that risk. So far, 25% of people said that you like them, 25% said that you don't like them, and then 50% of you said that you don't have an opinion / you just kind of feel neutral. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And of course, I know some stuff happened that maybe like there's something that just really caused you to need to leave like immediately. So I do get that, but whenever possible, I recommend leaving by the airport. I always forget, whenever you have people over for online mode, can you do amiibos for the villagers, or is that only whenever you're by yourself on your island? I forget. By the way, if you guys can't see me, I'm off to the left by Abel's and by Nook's Granny. I've been plucking some of the weeds on my island that spawned from the time traveling I did. And these are still saplings, so I went backwards instead of forwards. Kind of relating to why I asked on the poll, but like also like not really. I debated before getting an overlay to use for my streams. So I used to do one a long time ago and then I stopped. And it's conflicting because I love the idea of it being super simple and having my green screen, but also sometimes I miss the idea of having like some kind of overlay that matches my vibe, my interests, my personality. I miss that kind of thing, but I also still love the simplicity of just my green screen. And it's just a really conflicting feeling. Another thing is I love my custom starting soon screen that has my icon that's animated. By the way, I made that myself. It's really hard. But I made that starting soon screen, the BRB screen, the ending screen, and I'm really proud of it. I made the last few as well. So it's conflicting because like there's a lot of reasons why I would want the overlay set, but at the same time I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I've been debating it for like forever. I'm not sure what I want to do. You're just wearing a t-shirt, please close the window. Oh, like if you have your Nook phone open or your pockets, that counts as please close the window. Or if you're talking to a villager or like some kind of NPC, it basically means close out of whatever screen that you're doing, because if you stay in that screen, it's not going to allow the person trying to come in to fully load into the island, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm hoping eventually semi-soon I can make like a permanent decision. I'm just not sure. Because there's pros and cons to both options for me, and I'm not sure what I want to do. Here, I'll go over there so you guys can see me. Hello. Hi, friends. I'm looking for the princess. Hold on. I'm trying to do a smiley face. Wait, are we blocking them in? I feel like we're blocking them in. Hold on. Let's move. Here, I'll move so you guys can walk a little bit more. Sorry. I feel like I was blocking the entrance. Hello, Virtual Hangout. Welcome. Actually, I believe Virtual Hangout also has a channel. I believe so. Could we get a link for Virtual Hangout? I'm pretty positive. That I think Kayla Crossing told me about it. But welcome in. How are you? I made Stitch's house a little bit ago. I gave him a library, a rainbow garden, a tea party area. And now we're just hanging out with friends because it's a little too early to end my stream. Virtual Hangout is a series, I think. I thought I remembered something about that. Hello, What Up Gamer. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. By the way, you guys, the area for the museum is off to the left. I wanted to make sure that you didn't think I was running away from, like, I'm trying to make sure that you see where I'm going. It's to the left. Thank you, Lexi. Of course, you're welcome. And thank you for the link, Shiver. I appreciate it. Yeah. I just want to make sure that you guys saw where I'm going and that I wasn't just abandoning you over there. That would be mean. Okay, yeah, it's up here. I'll be in there in just a second, but we do have a few people joining in that haven't seen it yet, and I do want to show you guys very quickly, in case you haven't seen it, what the area for Stitches looks like. So here, just hold on just a second. So we have these fruit trees lining the walkway. We have a rainbow path up to his house. We've got a little library area, courtesy of Shiver getting the bookshelves for me because I forgot to get them from the treasure island. There's like a little tea party spot, the rainbow garden, and some benches to sit on. I'm really proud of it. I do want to customize his house on the outside eventually. I just haven't finished Happy Home Paradise yet. I don't have a whole bunch on the island at the moment because it's not brand new anymore, but it's kind of new a little bit. But if you guys want to run around and explore, you're welcome to. I don't know if I have any more permanent ladders, but I feel like I should put one there so that way you guys can see it. It is a house for Stitches. It's a library that I made for him. It was originally just going to be one big library, and then I added a bunch of other stuff to it as well. I don't know if I can place the ladder while you guys are here, but if it lets me, I'll do it so that way it's easier. I don't know if it's going to let me, but we're certainly going to try. It might not let me, but I will try for you guys. Yeah, it's not going to let me, but it was the thought that counts. And if anybody hasn't seen and you are wondering, here are my villagers. I'm not keeping all of these, but most of them I will. I have Pietro, Cookie, Stitches, Apple, Julian, Bob, Eugene, Boots, Felicity, and Diana. For some reason, my character fell asleep. Oh, look, are you doing the sleeping emote? Or sleeping reaction? I was gonna try and do it with you, but then I don't. But actually, I have this one. I have this. It's not the same thing. And you're a visual god. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and head into the museum now. If you guys would like to join me. Don't you have to order a certain amount of coffees before you can get to-go coffee? Because I feel like that's how that works. if it's just me being overthinking it, but I swear I feel like my skin just looks like red or like irritated or looks like my eyes are watering. And like I can feel the allergies setting in so much tonight, so that's fun. And it's probably because I was sitting outside a lot earlier because the weather was really nice. I was like, hey, I'm gonna sit out here, get some fresh air. And now it's backfiring because I got a bunch of allergens in my system. I'm just gonna type in the word cafe so everybody knows where we are. Wait, is everybody here? I think only a few of you came over. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Thank you, Virtual Hangout. Thank you for the donation, I appreciate you. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, so I get very confused converting it, but thank you. I appreciate that. By the way, if you choose to join the Discord server, you can have a special role for donating. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That caught me very off guard. Thank you. Give the alert box a second. I have this Siri thing that reads it off. It's like text to speech. It's really funny. I don't know if you've heard it, but give it a second. You don't have to join it, by the way, but if you do, you can have a role for donating. Thank you, Virtual Hangout. I appreciate that. I think whenever it shows up on the stream tab in the top corner, I think it'll convert it on its own. I think. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know where the bot is. The bot is not awake right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. I might get up in a moment to get some water. And I feel bad because I have company over, but I am very thirsty. I don't know where the bot is, but it's not wanting to work right now, I guess. It's asleep. But thank you, though. What just happened in my neighbor's yard? That was so loud. Right, the boss said, bye, I'm going to sleep. I'm taking a little nap. Just a little rest and recharge. Thank you again. You are so sweet. Stop. You don't have to donate. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are you gonna watch Sabotage League later? Because I think it's already, it might be starting soon. I was gonna watch it, just not yet, because I'll be late. But thank you, I appreciate you. No, you're good, Meg. It's okay. I knew what you meant. Thank you again. I appreciate you. You guys want to take any pictures together? Because I feel like I tend to take pictures with people whenever you come over. I don't know how to do the conversions. I'm not going to lie. But regardless, I appreciate it. Okay. Do you want to do that in here or outside? Because I feel like the lighting will be a lot better outside. Like, it's kind of dark in the cafe. Fun fact, I was going to do this stream idea that I had for, I almost said Brewster, for Stitches yesterday, but then I couldn't because I was way too tired. I did not have the spoons for streaming. I was going to do that yesterday, and then I think today, I actually don't think I had a plan for today, version. Since yesterday's stream didn't work out, I just moved it to today. I'll go right here, and I'll just do like a little zoom. Perfect. I feel like this should be enough room, right? Because only a few of you came over, so I feel like this should work. There, that should work. Perfect. It's always fun to take pictures together. Wait, oops. Wait, hold on. Let me sit back down. Sorry. I think I have that one too. Emily, hold on. I do also have some in the Pave one, or Festivale, I guess is the right word. And then I want to use this one. By the way, Animal, isn't, I know Round 2 is happening for Sabotage League. Isn't Peyton's on Saturday? Or did I get them mixed up with a different date? So I swear there's going to be a competition on Saturday, too. I can't explain it, but in person, like, if you ever see me, I swear my outfits are always either like something like this, like what I'm wearing right now, like something like that's not necessarily like super feminine. So I feel like the outfit for like the top and like the pants and the shoes isn't necessarily feminine. Either just like that, or it's like hyper feminine. Usually it's not very feminine at all though. Like I swear, IRL, if you ever happen to see me in person for some reason, my aesthetic is Adam Sandler. Like I dress like Adam Sandler. I swear I do. Paying this Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. I think that's 6 p.m. for me. I think my Saturday stream, I'll double check it, but I think I scheduled it for 1 p.m. Central. What are we doing? We got coffee and now we're taking pictures. Is that a new outfit? I feel like I haven't seen it before. It's been around for a little while, I'm pretty sure. I just feel like it's not as common. It's some of the Sanrio clothes, but I feel like it's not as commonly worn. That'd be so cute if we could all match to do this one. I love your phone case, by the way. That's adorable. It's been around since, yeah, it's been around since the Sanrio stuff came out. Emily and Shelgado, if you guys have this move, we should all do the same one. Because it'd be really cute if we could match. I think eventually I'm going to do a little bit of work on my island afterwards. I'll probably add a few inclines and bridges. I don't really have a bunch at the moment, and I would like to add some if possible. I just like a gym bro IRL in the pink zone ACNH. That's a big mood. Like, I dress so much nicer in Animal Crossing than I do in real life, I swear. Not Boots photobombing. He must be part of the party. So I don't have it, that's okay, don't worry about it. Check out my shirt. I like the stars on it. Did you make that? SSA cheese reaction, little Boots, right? You're supposed to be part of the party. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Lexi. Of course you're welcome. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Emily's dripping, I think. I think Emily was just trying to show us the shirt. Or like take it closer to the camera. And I think since I'm zoomed in, it kind of looked like drifting. Maybe? I'm not sure. Sorry, it's my allergies. Sorry you guys. Sorry about my allergies. I sneezed right into your character's face. Ew. I didn't make it. It was made by someone. That's okay. It looks pretty though. I feel like we're taking a lot right now. I just love taking pictures with you guys. It's fun. I like to capture the memories. One of these days I should go through my entire Switch and try to find every group picture I've taken with you guys. That's going to be a lot of pictures. Yeah, I'll just make me sneeze on every individual person. What I was saying earlier is I sat outside at lunch earlier because, like, now that it's nice and warm, it was breezy. Like, it was just nice. The weather was very pretty, so I sat outside to get some fresh air, which was nice, but I think that's what backfired because now I have a bunch of the allergens in my system, so that's lovely. And we have this big tree in the front yard that releases one of my allergens, so that definitely doesn't help, so I don't know, I guess I just didn't think that it would show up that soon. Emily, do you have this one? We can all match. Then to chop the tree down? I can't. That would be my mom's choice. I can't. I know you were joking though, but still. I'm waiting for the cloud to go away before I take another picture, because the cloud keeps making the pictures dark. Lexi's mom, please chop the tree down. I think we would have to hire somebody to do it, but still, it's her choice. We're all just posing with our arms in the air like this. It's funny looking. It's cute though. Emily, do you have the reaction? Run, Lexi's mom, give me permission to stop the tree down, right? So people just come over and do it for us. Just hack it down. Oh yeah, I do need a stretch. We were talking about that, and I'm either gonna make it into a timer or a command. I'm not sure yet, but like a stretch reminder. I should though. Yes, I do. Okay, thank you. I want to take a picture while I was doing the same one. Perfect. Oh, no, I didn't mean to undo it. I was trying to go side to side. Okay, well, I guess we're doing it like this now. Look at this. Did we learn from ACNH to chop trees down? Exactly. I'm wearing Fire Mario. Why is this funny? It is funny. Oh, look at my character. Oh, 30 likes. Thank you for the 30 likes, everyone. I appreciate it. On my end, it says 31, but regardless, thank you so much. I think I'm going to make one last like goal message, and then I'm probably going to get back to working on my island soon. Okay, there we go. It should be pinned in a moment. Yep, there it is. Okay. Earlier, it wouldn't pin right away for some reason. The command was supposed to be like, be sure to stretch and check your posture. Don't be a shrimp like she's allergic. I am. It's true. I got it from my grandpa somehow. Apparently, that's a thing. You can inherit allergies or allergens from your family. I think I may go ahead and end session just because I do want to work on my own a little bit before I have to go. Needing help weeding or chopping as we're here. I mean, if you guys want to go around and look for weeds, that would be great, but you don't have to unless you want to. I don't think I have that many because I got some earlier, but if you want to roam around for a bit to look for them, that'd be good. Some streamers have these commands where mods can make commands. That's a thing too, I just don't think I have that enabled. I think that's a thing with Nightbot though. There's probably not a whole lot of weeds, but if you see them, that would be great. Look at all of us working together. Is making commands with Nightbot. I did commands with Nightbot and Streamlabs. Like, they're pretty split. Some are on Streamlabs, some are on Nightbot. It just kind of depends. Oh, not me hitting the ladder with my shovel. I think what I'll probably do is like the last little bit on my island though. My current bridges don't match. I want them to all be the blue steel bridges. I think I'll get rid of the log one and replace it with a steel bridge. And I don't know how many bells I'll have left over to fund things. But if I have any left over to fund one more bridge, then I will. I just can't guarantee if I will or not. The ladder turned gold because of your gold shovel. Lexi, how dare you? Well, at least it's more valuable now. It's a more valuable ladder. Speaking of bells, though, I think I have gold nuggets that I can sell. I'm gonna go see. Yes, Cookie is a queen, and I'm glad that you agree. By the way, Luna ended up falling asleep, so she hasn't been fed dinner yet. She literally just up and fell asleep, and I'm just kind of letting her sleep. Yes, but you didn't listen to the ladder. The ladder didn't want to be gold. Stop. It's technically yellow. Never mind, I thought I had gold nuggets, but I guess I sold them all. It's okay, though. Wait, what's wrong? You said, oh, like if that was a bad thing, maybe. Is everything okay? By the way, nobody has to say anything if you're not comfortable with it. Is totally fine. But if you're open to sharing what you voted for on the poll, what did you vote for? I was curious. But again, if you'd rather not share that, that's okay too. That's why the polls are anonymous. Like, you don't have to say what you voted for. It's all good. I don't think there's any more weeds, to be honest. I think we probably got it all. You got the shirt. Which shirt, Emily? And speaking of that, if you guys, before I end session, if you want to check out tell me I couldn't remember the name for Abel's for a second. But if you want to check out Abel's or Nooks, you're welcome to. For the overlay, oh, like that liking them? Or that you're neutral? What poll? There's a poll up, do you not see it? Be sure that you have the live chat version on, or maybe like refresh the stream, or like close out of it and reopen it. Because sometimes I feel like if you scroll a certain way, it'll end up hiding the poll where you can't see it anymore. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I sent a thank you message. For me, it says all messages. I think the 40 likes will replace the poll. Are you sure? I still see it on my end. Like it should be still on. Okay. Kind of weird. One of Luna's cat hairs was somehow stuck under my ring, and I go to like put my hand by my face. I'm yawning. And then, like, I felt something, like, ticklish, and I look, and it's a cat hair stuck to my ring. I said I like to overlays, if further they don't move, though. I feel like that's understandable. I don't know what the medical term is for this, so I don't really know how I should describe it. But I think there's certain conditions where maybe, like, it's unsettling enough or, like, difficult for somebody's eyes to look at, like, enough where that could make them nauseous. Like, I feel like it'd be kind of similar to motion sickness. Like, I feel like it's very bothersome for some people, like on a physical level. Not necessarily just out of preference, but I think that could even like bother somebody physically, if that makes sense. Oh, that's okay. If you shake a tree, that's fine. It's okay. I'm sorry, but I do gotta end the session so I can do a little bit of work on my island before I go. I feel really bad. But I had fun with you guys. Long COVID made stuff like that make me really, really dizzy, disoriented, and nauseous. That's kind of what I'm referring to. I think there's more than one condition that does that. I just don't know all the terms for it, really. But I'm pretty sure that's a thing for a lot of people, which is why I, like, wouldn't necessarily do that. Wait, actually, speaking of that, I don't know if you've noticed it, but on the background of my starting soon screen, and same thing for my BRB screen and my end screen, it's just easier and more natural to say starting soon. But the background for it has a moving image. Like if you look at the little stars in the background, they move a little bit. So like, does that make you nauseous or does that not make you nauseous? That's okay, it's been fun. It's me, Lily, thanks for having me for coffee, by the way. Of course, you're welcome. It's always fun to have you guys over. I think I'll go ahead and do that before I go. I'm gonna get rid of the log bench, not bench, log bridge, and replace that with the steel bridge. Yes, and like flashing lights or even games are avoid. So my starting soon screen light hurts. The starting soon screens are fine because there's not a game I'm also trying to focus on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because mine, like, it's very subtle, but if you look at the background, the stars that are behind all the letters and the GIF that I use, they move. So I was worried that was making it worse for you. I know ultimately it is technically my own channel, and like if I find a certain overlay set that I want to use, I can. But at the same time, even though I can do that, and I know I can, and it's important that I choose one I like, I also want to consider it not potentially use one that could be nauseating to some people, you know? Yeah, the song that I used for my starting soon screen today was KK Stroll. Specifically the air check version. Well, actually, I might just straight up have one get built instead. I kept calling it a steel bridge, but it's an iron bridge. You know what? Same thing. I thought I had to pay a fee to grab the building kit. Or maybe not. I thought you did, though. Thank you for being conscious of that. It's not a big deal either way. I try to be, because even though I know it's my own channel, I can still ultimately go with whatever variations of something that makes me happiest and I enjoy. It's still important that I consider everyone else's needs, what they might like as well. Pietro is singing! How cute! And by the way, guys, be sure that you check out Shiver, Carisi, and Sophia. Thank you so much. I might do a little bit of terraforming right here to even out this land area. Just so I can put a bridge all the way across, because that would be fun. It's going to take a little bit of work. I'm just trying to fill out the area more before I try anything. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Maybe if I fill in this area more and then redo that, it'll help? I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't normally do water terraforming. I avoid it if anything because it's difficult. Hopefully we can make this work. Not me not having the kit with me, I didn't realize that my pockets were full. Hold on. Here, I'll just plant these to free up space. I feel for some reason my camera's been super out of focus today and I don't know why it's being like that. It's weird. I mean, I know it just kind of does it sometimes in general, periodically, but I feel like especially today, it's been really out of focus. call it a steel bridge, but it's an iron bridge. I just feel like it sounds better to say steel bridge. By the way, so I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did post another short today. It was part 2 to my series of what I would feed you based off of your favorite Animal Crossing NPC. And I made a part 3 earlier, even though I posted part 2 already. Put part 1 yesterday, part 2 today, and then before the stream, since I already had a thumbnail made, I made it last night. I went ahead and I made a part 3 because it doesn't take me that much time, and I can't tell if it would be a good idea or not to post it like tonight, because I could, but I could also wait until tomorrow. I'm just impatient and I love the series and I kind of want to post it tonight anyways. That's adorable. I love that. I love that placement. I love it so much. Such a fun series. I really like it. That one and then my series of just like Animal Crossing NPCs as blank blank or their favorite blank. I don't know, just I feel like I didn't see a whole lot of that kind of content, so I started making it and now it's my favorite thing. Also, for some reason, I don't know what it is about it, but I swear I feel like the algorithm accepts it really well too. Like it gets pushed out fairly easily, at least most of the time. Super cute. I love the bridges. The bridge placement is perfect. I'm obsessed with it. I'm also kind of shocked that it didn't take too much effort to do that. Because normally for that kind of bridge, whenever I terraform to make it work that way, it takes several tries to make it work. I wish I had algorithm advice, but otherwise I guess post stuff when you want to. Yes, that admin bridges are so cool. I would definitely say, considering I posted a lot of shorts before, and fun fact, if you didn't know this, getting towards the end of this month, it'll be my 3-year anniversary of posting videos, which is crazy. Posting at different times of day and different times of week definitely drastically affects how well something performs. It really truly does. Like there's a lot of factors that go into it, like an insane amount. So with the knowledge that I have, I feel like it has the potential to do really well, especially because a lot of people are going to be searching Animal Crossing content tonight because it's popular on YouTube in general, but also because Sabotage League is going on, so it's really going to be searched up a lot. So I feel like it's got potential to do really well, but considering a lot of people will also be looking at the Sabotage League streams, it may not do as well. Chick-fil-A would be so good right now. I'm not even hungry. I ate before the stream, and then I knew this would happen. I did this to myself, but it gave me indigestion. So I'm good. Does that make sense though? Like, I feel like it would either do really well or it would, like, totally flop. And I'm not sure which one it would be. Because generally, whenever something is being searched a lot on YouTube, whatever game it is, like, that's your prime time to post something related to that game. Because while it's being searched a bunch, like, there's going to be more people seeing content for that game being recommended in their feed. So, therefore, it's your prime time to get something seen. That's why, for example, let's say if Animal Crossing hypothetically had an update right now, you would see a lot of people posting about it, whether it be shorts, videos, streams, etc. You would see a lot more of that. And it's exactly because it's going to be searched a lot, so therefore it's easier to get your content seen. Chick-fil-A always sounds good to me. The sauce is really good. I thought about going for 3 hours, but Sabotage League is just about to start, and also my allergy symptoms are very much kicking in at the moment. So I think I might go ahead and cut it off here. But I do want to go ahead and raid somebody. I want to raid somebody that's doing Sabotage League, and I'm pretty sure it's Kato versus Mads World tonight. But Mads World is on Twitch, so I would only be able to raid console Kato, but let me see. Hold on. I don't even know if everybody's live yet. Let me see. I do want to say, though, I don't know if she will see this because she's got a lot of people in her chat right now. But Sabotage League is getting ready to start, and I did want to kind of, you know, send everybody over there anyways if you want to watch Sabotage League. Here, I got the link. I got you. I got you. I'm waiting for my chat to pop back up. Okay. So I know that this may not get seen right away because there's a lot of people watching for Sabotage League, but I wanted Sunil over there anyway, you know, wish her some luck, you know, support somebody in the community. And so you can watch Sabotage League. I'll paste that a few times for you guys. I'm pretty sure y'all know the drill at this point for how to do the raid, but just in case, I'll go ahead and do the raid command. And don't worry, Megs, I will. I need to get some allergy medicine. But thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would really, really appreciate that. I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everybody.